everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Els, aka The Witch, and if you've seen the title, you will know that today I've done something quite monumental because I checked on The Sims before I did this and no one else has done it yet. Well, there's like 2 people that have done it and it's not very good. Like, not in a mean way, but mine's better. I have created a football stadium in The Sims because I know that so many of you guys like football, but I love The Sims and everyone wants me to play FIFA and be really good at it. And in the meantime, whilst I get good at it, because it might happen one day, we pray. Let me just create something that I'm actually good on and create a football stadium in The Sims because killing 2 birds with 1 stone, that's what I love to do, you know, please the audience. So today I'm going to take you on a tour of the football stadium that I have created. I think you're going to like it. I did base it on Wembley Stadium to start with. So kind of like the structure, basically everything about it. I don't know about the inside because I've only been to Wembley like twice in my life, but the outside and everything around it is basically Wembley Stadium, apart from that big arch that goes over Wembley Stadium because I mean, I can only do with what I'm given and there's nothing in The Sims that I can build over Wembley Stadium to make it look like that. But apart from that, I've tried to make it as accurate as possible. I've even done some nice little details that you guys are gonna like. So without further ado, let's get into the game and I'm gonna show you my football stadium in The Sims. Enjoy. So I'm just loading up the game. Now, I did pick Wembley Stadium because in my previous video, I may have said that if I had to support a football team, I would support Man City, even though I don't really support a team. And people got in their feelings about it. So I thought I can't really pick one specific stadium. Let me just start with Wembley because that's just like, it's not got ties to anyone really. I was thinking which neighborhood to put it in The Sims. And I thought, where are most football stadiums? They are in cities. So I thought it's only right that I put it in San Myshuno, which is the big city in The Sims. And then there was this little lot here. Well, it's actually the biggest lot. It's a big lot over here, which is surrounded by trees. It's a bit further out of the city. And I thought, do you know what? That's great because a lot of football stadiums are a bit further out. So I picked this. It's called, I need to change that because we're not in America, are we really? Obviously, The Sims is predominantly American based. So everything to do with football is called soccer. Soccer? No, it's football, mate. It's not its name. So this is the Wembley Stadium. Can I just say, and I'm not even like bigging myself up, but come on guys, this is the stadium that I have made. I literally did this from scratch. I was trying to take photos to show my progress as I went along, but this started as just a blank field of grass. So for me to create this, and I'm going to show you like the details in a minute. Look at that. Come on now guys. Okay, so this is just, I'm just going to give you like a projectile, I'm not being sick here. I'm just going to give you like a bird's eye overview of the, just a little brief, you know. The back's not as glamorous because like it's the back, no one really cares, but here we go. That's just the outside of the stadium. In Wembley, they have the curve that goes over here, which is basically what makes it look like Wembley. I couldn't get that, I apologise, but to be honest, I think I did quite well. Other than that, obviously we have the car park here. This is where, and this is quite accurate, well, a little bit. This is where you come and you walk up to the stadium. There's like a long pathway. The tube station will probably be up here. So you walk and then you come up to the drawbridge that takes you into Wembley. Right, so what I'm going to do is take you guys on a tour of the place and we'll just start from there. But first, can I just show you something which is iconic? So I've learned how to program and modify stuff in the game of The Sims, you know. Not just a face. So I've programmed my own posters into The Sims. So I did the England sign and then obviously underneath I put Els the Witch. But on Wembley they do have like, obviously when it's game days they'll change that depending on what football team's playing. So I can do that, you know, I'm versatile. But I think this is quite nice as well because it gives you like a preview of the pitch. You can see it from the outside. So you go down here, then you've got these things which show you which way you could go, probably depending on where your ticket is in the stand. You could go to stand G, which would be like right around the back. Have you ever had that? You've got to walk all the way around here. Obviously there'll probably be turnstiles, but you know, it's The Sims. And then you could go around the back and go around this way. But for the purpose of this tour, we're just going to go through the front door. So we're about to just go see, obviously these, they're kind of like meant to be elevators, escalators, but whatever. Go through the front door and we come into this corridor here, which is full of like little food stands. We can come around here. That is a hot dog stand, because obviously when you're watching a football game you need to eat some food, and there's always down in the, I don't know the terminology for it. Anyway, the decks, the stocks, I don't know. Down in this bit, there's always like places to eat and go to the toilet. Obviously out there is the actual pitch, but I'm going to show you the toilets first because we've got to save the best till last. Do you know what I mean? This is the men's toilets. We have obviously all the little sinks, mirrors, and then down here there's loads of toilets. I don't know why we're so tall. And then we go in here. Just one, I'll just show you. Obviously there's a toilet. Fabulous, really glamorous, and then they're all the same. So yeah, that is one of the toilets. You come out and then you can go down here. It's a bit tight, if I'm honest. Like, I had to deal with the space that I was given. And yeah, on the other side we have the women's toilets, which are the same. Literally, I'll show you, literally exactly the same. And there's women's toilets down there because everyone needs to go for a wee. Another bench, and then this is the back of the stadium. So this is looking out of the back of the stadium. If you go out here, this is like the perfect positioning for a football stadium because obviously the city's out there and stuff. So down here is basically the same as the front. We just have loads of food stalls, and then at the other end, down that way, there is more toilets, and then the stadium's through there. But anyway, there's 2 layers of seating. Obviously, you can see over there. 1, 2. So we're gonna go to the second floor, which has got some exciting little booths. So we have the boxes. So when we come up here, we have, these are like just different jerseys. Those are basketball ones, but we're going to pretend they're football ones for the purpose of this video, because when you go to different football stadiums, they have the memorabilia. Let's go around at this corner. I'm going to show you the box, which is where the either club sponsors, the families of the players, people that are taking clients out, they will come and have a luxurious football experience. So we're going here. This is the view you get of the football pitch. We have a nice little bar area here with 2 stools, a drinks fridge. We have TVs just in case you want to catch the game without having to look out there. I don't know why you wouldn't, but whatever. And then we have a nice little seating area. This isn't generally what a box would look like, but I just dealt with the space that I had and give them 2 sofas, another TV to look out of. And if you can see, look, there's another one over there. I've made them all the same, and there's one at each corner of the stadium. Obviously this is only the Sims, but in real life stadiums are massive, and there's loads of boxes, but this is what I made. I think it's quite cute. So yeah, that is the second layer, and then people will obviously sit on these 2 layers here. But without further ado, let's go downstairs and check out the actual pitch and the view from the pitch. Okay, so I'm gonna now show you the actual stadium when you come out. The fans and stuff will be sitting here. There's a nice little view from up there. Then you come out here. I'm just gonna go through this wall. I've made these, I couldn't make tunnels or changing rooms, given more space than I would have, but if you just imagine, this is probably where the players and the managers and coaches would sit and they'd come out of, but this is the main football pitch. It looks pretty cool. I think I've done the spotlights up here. This is the pitch. Can we please also just take a moment to appreciate, I've done the sponsor signs across the outside. So we have the Carlsberg one, which I think is quite typical for like a football pitch. FIFA 20 is coming out soon, so whack that in there. Coca-Cola. That logo is really lush. I wonder who that belongs to. Yeah, I put my own logo. Shameless plug, but you might as well, if I've made it, gone through all this effort to make all of this masterpiece, put my own logo. Another FIFA 20 logo, because we are playing a computer game after all, so I thought I'd tie in the element of a football computer game into this. Then it's Carlsberg FIFA. So that goes all the way around the pitch, but I think it's quite spectacular actually. So if you imagine, yeah, there's a little football. Sims can't play football, may I add, so this is basically useless in the Sims, but that's a little nice, I think it's a dog toy. It's a nice little element to the game. But yeah, imagine you're here, you're about to kick off, 90 minutes on the clock, ref, let's go, about to play against all my mates, my Sim friends. So this is quite cool, and then you can see obviously from the box, there's the box that I showed you just now. The fans would sit up there on the second floor. The lights are there. It is really cool. Like, I'm actually pleased with myself. And this is from the ceiling. If I had time to improve, then I'd definitely put an area for like reporters, press, a changing room, things like that. But for now, we have this, and I'm just really impressed with it. I'm impressed with myself, to be honest with you. That is my football stadium in The Sims, Wembley. There we go. Els the Witch. There's only a few bits of custom content, because I remember when I did my Love Island one, people kept asking me to put it on the gallery. So I'm going to put a link to the custom content I've used. The only custom content that I have used is this pitch, which is like a little rug I've just blown up, and these goals. So if you want to download this from the gallery, I'm going to put it straight up to the gallery. But obviously when you put it into your actual game, these two things won't be there, but just download the packages in the description for this video, and you will have basically everything you need, minus these. They won't be there because they're stuff that I've actually made myself. I need to look into how I can put my custom content online, and obviously these as well. But unlike the Love Island villa I made, this, by the time I've uploaded this video, will be live on the gallery. So if you do want to go on The Sims, if you like playing The Sims but you also love football, then check me out on The Sims gallery, Els the Witch obviously, and download my football stadium. But yeah, there we go. And there we have it. That is my football stadium in The Sims game that I have made myself. If you guys like it, please let me know in the comments. If you think that I need to change anything, please also let me know, because other than attending football matches, I don't really take note of the inside of the stadium that much, and there might be some improvements that I need to make. But if you guys did like it, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it, because it does take me quite a long time to make that. And if you want me to do anything else within the Sims game, could be football inspired, FIFA inspired, other games inspired, or TV series. I love creating real stuff in the Sims, so give me some suggestions. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.